Hey, what's up, car shipping rock stars? It's your girl Ashley from Relogeek.com. And I have been getting this question a lot, and that is, Ashley, what the heck is an auto transfer broker, and is this business right for me? And everybody wants to know that answer. And so I find myself hopping on the phone constantly, spending 30 minutes explaining to somebody what an auto transfer broker is and figuring out whether or not this business is for them or not. I'm working on a quiz that will help you figure that out. But in the meantime, I figured I'd hop on here and talk to you directly. And if you're in that position right now, that way you're not calling me, because I only have a certain amount of time in the day and I really love getting on the phone with you guys. However, it's just too much for me. So if this is your question, you're going to want to pay attention to this video, because I'm going to go into what an auto transfer broker is and how to figure out if this is the right business for you. Okay, so the first thing, what is an auto transfer broker? An auto transfer broker is a person that ships cars. They are the middleman. They don't actually do the shipping. So if you think you need a truck or a tractor trailer to become an auto transfer broker, no, you do not. So don't worry, no equipment is needed. The other question I get is an auto transfer broker a freight broker? Yes. In order to be an auto transfer broker, you have to be a freight broker. So if you already have your freight broker and license, no worries. You can still take my program, Reload Academy, because I get a lot of freight brokers in there who want to specialize in shipping cars. It's a different process for the actual work, but it's still under the same license. So once you have a freight broker and license, you can ship cars. You don't need any additional licensing or anything like that, okay? So, but to answer that question, the auto transfer broker is just the middleman. I love to use a football analogy because it's so simple and easy to understand. But if you're not into football, then just know that they're the middleman. And the way I say it is, in football, you have the agent, you have the player, and then you have the team. The auto transport broker is the agent, right? Because in football, the agent's job is to match up the player to the right team at the right price. And that's exactly what you do as an auto transfer broker. Your job as an auto transfer broker is to match up the person shipping their car, whether that's a company, a dealership, or an actual person, with the person that's actually going to do the shipping of the car. That is the car hauler, aka the truck driver, okay? So once you understand that fundamental, it makes everything a lot easier. All right, so now that you know what an auto transfer broker is, the next question I get is this business for me? What is this business and what does it entail? So being an auto transfer broker, it requires you to be on the phone a lot. Like predominantly, you're going to spend a lot of time on the phone. So if you have a problem with being on the phone, then this business may not be for you. Another thing, you become the middleman. Just like the name implies, you are the middleman. So your job is to do exactly that, is to be the middleman between, the people who are shipping the car. So when your clients have issues or troubles, you're that person that they go to for resources, for information, for help and assistance, okay? So if you don't want to be the middleman, if you don't want to deal with clients, if you don't want to be the customer service person, then this business may not be for you. Okay, do you have to love cars to be an auto transfer broker? No, you don't. In fact, you don't even touch the cars. You don't even see the cars. You just talk to people about shipping their car. If you want to be an auto transfer broker, the one skill I think that is the most important to have is empathy, because especially the way I teach my students, the reason why my students see so much success following my program, Reload Academy, is because I don't teach hard-nosed sales tactics. I'm not into those things. And if you want to be that salesperson, you can. I know a lot of people that do auto transport for companies and their agents, and they are the hard-nosed salespeople. But you don't have to be that. And in fact, that's not the way I teach you. So if you have empathy and you just care about human beings, then you can do well in auto transport. Trust me, because when I started as an auto transfer broker, I sucked at sales. Let me say that again. I absolutely sucked at sales. I was terrified of selling, and I had to figure out a way to sell like me. But the reason why I sucked at selling was because I was trying to be something that I wasn't. I was trying to be that hard-nosed salesperson, and I hated it. I hated it. It left the icky taste in my mouth. It made me feel like I was pressuring people to pick me. And instead, I found that by having this enormous amount of empathy, I changed the conversation, and people begged me to take their credit card. And to this day, I still get people begging me to ship their car, even though I'm no longer a broker. So if you follow my steps in my program, Reload Academy, which I will link below, and you will learn the way to sell that doesn't feel icky and yucky and high pressure sales techniques. Again, if that's your style, go ahead. If it works for you, you do it. And that's the great thing about having your own business. Okay, so the next thing I want to address, auto transport brokering. If you are a person that wants to do absolutely no work, this is not for you. Like, do not come in this business thinking it's a get rich quick scheme, right? It's not. It's going to take time to build your business. Even if you follow my program and you do the things I say, sometimes you get a client that says, I want to choose you, but they're not ready to ship their car yet. So even though you talk to them today, they may not be ready until next month. So that doesn't mean that you were unsuccessful. That just means that you have to give it time and you have to build on it. There's so much income potential in any business that you start, no matter what it is, whether you clean houses, clean windows, whether you paint houses, whether you ship cars, whether you're a dentist, a doctor, a lawyer, there is a lot of money to be made. If you work hard, you're dedicated, and you give a darn about your clients. And that's the thing where most people drop the ball. If you're in it just for the money, right, and you don't care who gets hurt or who is everything else that comes with it, then maybe business may not be for you, but it could be, because there are tons of people that are a-holes and they still get money and they still make a lot of money, right? Everybody has their thing, but in this space, you got to realize people who are shipping their cars, a lot of them, not all of them, are emotionally attached. These are one of the most expensive items they own aside from their homes. So you have to realize that these people have different needs, wants, and desires when it comes to moving their car. And as long as you can understand that, then you will do well as an auto transport broker. So again, yes, you can make a lot of money. Yes, you can make money from day one, but it's not a get rich quick thing. The other thing is, if you want to be an auto transport broker and you're asking yourself, is this auto transport broker business thing for me? Can I do it from home? Can I do it with just a computer because a laptop, because I don't have a computer? Yes, you can. That's the great thing about auto transport brokering. You can do it from anywhere in the world. And I know there's a ton of people that tell you about business and, the digital CEO, digital marketing, blah, 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 blah. But the truth of the matter is, all you need is your laptop and your phone. You know how many times that I used to have to step outside away from my computer and I would load up my information on my phone. This is way before all these amazing technology and apps and stuff came into play. But I was still able to run my business literally from my phone and my computer, and more so just my phone, because I had a child and I didn't want her crying in the background. So I would literally walk outside the house just so I can talk on the phone without the clients hearing it. So that's an example of showing you that, yes, as long as you have a cell phone and access to the internet, then you can run this business from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter if you're outside the country. Now, I get a lot of people that ask me, hey, Ashley, I'm in, I'm ready. I want to join your program. I want to get in Real Academy. I know that I'm going to be successful, but I'm not in the US. Can I still start this business? Yes and no. In order to start this business, you have to have somebody within the United States, because in order to get the bond, you have to have a credit. You have to have a social security number, credit score, things like that. So in order to be federally licensed, this is federal, you have to be federally licensed to ship cars. Then you need to find a partner within the United States, and then that you can make that happen. Okay, I don't get into that. That's some legal stuff. I don't want to give you the wrong advice there. So I'm going to save my backside. My attorney is not going to yell at me today. I'm not getting myself in trouble. So we're going to leave it at that. So if this sounds exciting to you, if you're like, heck yeah, Ashley, I'm ready. I want to rock and roll. Sign me up yesterday. And you want somebody to guide you step by step on how to start your business on the right foot, how to run your business. And as I said, whether you're a newbie auto transfer broker with zero experience, you didn't even do anything yet in the process, or you're a freight broker who is like, I'm not making any money in freight brokering. I've been at it for a year and I need to make some money. I want to start shipping cars. Check out my program, Relo Academy. I'll leave the link below. You guys, it has been life-changing for my students. People are loving it. They're loving the new portal. They're loving the app that you can get. It is amazing. So this is the time to join. All the training that you need is in there. It's easy to learn, and you get me. I'm going to say that again. You actually get access to me, meaning if there is something in the program that you don't understand, message me. If there is something that is not in the program, message me. Because the thing that makes Relo Academy different from anything else out there, and the reason why I get this question a lot, so I'm going to talk about it for a second, is because it is student-led. And what that means is, from the day that I created that program, I have been reiterating it, updating it, and making changes based on feedback from students. So questions that students have that was not covered in the program, I add that to the program, and I'm continuously adding new content, and I add it in bite-sized chunks. So if you're thinking, Ashley, I need to learn from you live and in person, I'm going to tell you that I get so many people ranging from 20-something-year-olds to 60-year-olds. And if they can do it, you can do it. Trust me, it's really simple. And again, if you like my YouTube videos, you like my training style, you're going to love Relo Academy. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Check it out below. I really hope that you will let me go with you on this journey. And if you do, I'm excited. If not, I still love you, and keep on watching these videos because I'm bringing the content, guys. I'm bringing it to you. And if you have a question and that you can't find in any of my videos, leave it in the comments below, and I will add it to the list of videos that I plan to make in the future. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for listening. I'm Ashley from Relogeek.com. Now get out there and make moves happen. I will talk to you in the next video.